Hello friends and welcome to another Modern League. Today we're returning to Yawgmoth combo, my favorite deck in Modern. So this is the list that we're going to be running today. A little bit different than some of the other lists that I've been running for recent history. We are splashing red in order to play a couple of cards. We've got Singleton Mayhem Devil in the main, which is going to allow us to do some extra damage when we're doing our Yawgmoth loops. It's also going to allow us to get some pings in when we crack fetch lands or draw lands, or when we use the Grist -2, when we use Eldritch Evolution. The other thing that we are running here, we have a Singleton Magus of the Moon in the sideboard. So if Blood Moon is good, we're going to be able to bring this in, search it out from the deck, and hopefully, slam that card and basically win the game. Yeah, this one looks good to me. Turn 1 Hierarch, turn 2 Wall of Roots Strangleroot Geist. Chord of Calling starts looking good. Kind of scared. Is this like Rhinos or something? I hear that Rhinos is a bad matchup. We could also just go Wall of Roots, Yawgmoth. I think I really like that. That seems like a really good Chord of Calling next turn. Sure. So let's see here. If I play Grist plus, then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So still enough to Chord of Calling and go get Yawgmoth. Oh, Throes of Chaos. This is going to be trouble. They're going to Calibrated blast me twice for lethal here. I don't think there's any way that I can respond to that. Like, I can go get Yawgmoth, but we just have to hope that they hit, like, Throes of Chaos or some of their other Cascaders for Calibrated Blast. For 15. Okay. This doesn't have Trample or anything, right? It has Flying? Oh my god, it has Flying? So I needed to use this to kill this, and that would have let us stay in the game? Yeah, I would have had enough. I could have just sacrificed one of these Undying creatures. That was a mistake. Don't think there's going to be anything here that's going to get us out of this situation. I guess we could go get Endurance, which would block it. But then, you know, like, we're dead as soon as this retraces. I guess we can get it out of their graveyard. Okay. Eldritch Evolution gets us Yawgmoth, but then we're not really in a position to start sacrificing. We can only sacrifice twice because of our low life total. Boseiju. So lucky. Return Yawgmoth to my hand. Sure. No way. Taking that calibrated blast out of the graveyard, or whatever it was, the Throes of Chaos. That was huge. It was game winning. Geralf's Messenger for the win. That was so lucky. Alright, we're gonna bring in Necromentia. We're gonna bring in Thoughtseize. Take out Hapatra. I don't think the Grists are super important. We'll just leave one. This hand is really slow. Don't do anything turn 1, turn 2 Strangleroot Geist, and then on from there we don't necessarily have any plays. I think I like mulliganing this one. Oh, this hand is so much better. Now, if we draw Mana Dork turn 1, we're laughing. Okay. So then the plan is Necromentia Calibrated Blast next turn. One puts up the GG in chat and keeps on playing. Alright. I think we'll just go Strangleroot Geist, Young Wolf. Could just play Yawgmoth this turn. So they just drew land, land. Probably going to play Scion of Draco here, I guess. Throes of Chaos isn't going to be good for anything. Okay. This is fine. Target sack. Target sack. And opponent scoops. Yeah, this is a keeper. A little bit light on black mana, unfortunately. But turn 1 Hierarch, turn 2 Wall of Root Strangleroot Geist, pretty good. Looks like we are playing against the mirror match. Wow, just lets me hit Grist for 3 so they don't have the down tick. But Grist is still doing a lot of work for Collected Company. Yeah, that's what's going on here. They're going to cast a Coco. Get a Yawgmoth. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. So we could play Yawgmoth, Eldritch Evolution, the Strangleroot Geist, go get Yawgmoth. Oh, and they scoop to that. Okay. Hey, Drekas. Alright, so we're playing against Yawgmoth combo. We're going to want the Necromentia. Scavenging Ooze is okay. I think Scavenging Ooze is slightly better than Endurance. I like the Mayhem Devil. That could do some interesting things while they're trying to do the combo. I remember when I was playing the Jund Sacrifice deck, Mayhem Devil was always really good against Yawgmoth combo. Oh, that can't be right, Drekaz. I mean, it's showing me 3. I've been getting lots of weird viewer numbers. Maybe, like, bots are going around, who knows? What do I take out versus my in the mirror match? Grist might be a little bit slow. Not a huge fan of this hand. Doesn't do very much. It's, turn 2 Wall of Roots, turn 3 Yawgmoth. Want something a little bit more explosive. Wall of Roots would be a really nice draw here. Nice. So this attacks as a 3/2, which is not enough to get past the wall. No reason to attack here. Oh, they're going to Chord of Calling for a Dryad Arbor here. Well, they have enough for Chord of Calling for Yawgmoth. And here comes Yawg. So they're going to be able to use Yawg to kill my Ignoble Hierarch. Cutting me off of Yawg. Let's see if I can draw a land here. No. Wow. So if they put a minus counter on my Wall of Roots and then proliferate, they can really put the pressure on these walls. Hey there, Travis. Oh, this is match 2. We actually had a quick one against Calibrated Blast for match 1. Apparently Necromentia is pretty good against the Calibrated Blast deck. Thanks, buddy. You can thank Blind Judge for this one. He's the one that put up the channel points to get me to shave this beautiful stash. I guess you do have to put one more counter on this one if you want to kill it. Yeah, that makes sense. Now you can proliferate, kill both these things. Don't know about that one. Oh, unless you have endurance. Yeah, if you have endurance, that's pretty good. And then with this still on the stack, proliferate so that you shuffle my Wall of Roots back in my deck. And after all that, I'm left with a solitary Strangleroot Geist. Opponent still has more cards in hand than I do. They have a better board than I do. It was a really good turn. Surprised no attack with Yawgmoth there, not like I can do much about it. If I play the Cutthroat, they're just going to use Yawgmoth to kill it. I don't feel like we can realistically do that. We're just in such a bad position with all of our mana cut off so that we can't play our own Yawgmoth. It feels like there's nothing we can do. I definitely appreciate that they're only sending the Endurance. Better to be attacked for only 3 than for 5. Gives me a little bit of extra time, maybe. Necromentia. Hey, Barbar, thank you for the support, the Prime sub. That's awesome. Enjoy those emotes. I made them myself. Yeah, you got it. Don't have to tell me twice. Um, yeah, we'll keep this. Hopefully we draw a black source on the top, off the top. But even if we don't, we still have a pretty nice setup. Not a black source. Maybe I should have Chord of Calling there for another Ignoble Hierarch instead of attacking. Now we're in trouble. They could potentially Necromentia us. Not that there's really much we could have done about that anyway. All my Yawgmoths gone. We do get a Zombo, though. There's the Urborg. Okay, so we can Necromentia them in response, or in return. Get rid of their Yawgmoths. So they have wall times 2, Ignoble, Grist, and Boseiju. During their upkeep or during their turn, I'm going to have Chord of Calling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could go get like a Grist or something, but only if I don't attack. If I do attack, I could get like a Scavenging Ooze or something. I don't know if any like individual creature is going to be all that good with them having a Grist. Maybe Geralf's Messenger or the Mayhem Devil itself. Although they're not going to be sacrificing as much. We'll just wait and see. Maybe they'll play like a fetch land. Yeah, I kind of think Messenger's probably the best one. But Mayhem Devil is pretty attractive as well. Okay, so they play the Boseiju. There's a Wall of Roots. And here's Grist. Kind of like go get Grist, kill Grist. Okay, that's another wall. So the only card in their hand left that I know about is Ignoble Hierarch. There it is. So their last card is a mystery. I think they're safe to attack with Insect Token here. At Grist, I'll just block with Zombie. Oh no, they have another Grist. Attack Grist with a 4/4, take down one of their walls or hierarchs or whatever. Wolf is gonna kill a thing. That's for certain. Yeah, I think that's probably what's going to happen, especially when I'm just drawing lands and they're drawing spells. Chord of Calling. Okay. What do we have left in the deck? We took out Grist, which seems kind of silly now. What do we have left to get? We have Scavenging Ooze, which Grist just kills. We could go get Messenger. Yeah, Mayhem Devil, Grist just kills it. Although it would kill the Grist. Unfortunately, we don't have any fetch lands to get it to do any work early. Oh no, their own Scavenging Ooze? I wanted to get Scavenging Ooze as a combat trick, and now they're playing a Scooze. Oh no. Don't think we're getting out of this one, friends. Just drawing air. I think we'll probably give up the ghost in a minute, move on to the next game. I think, yeah, like, there's just too much value on the other side, and I don't think we're going to be able to draw anything that's going to be able to catch up to the Grist. We don't have, you know, like Damnation or whatever. On the play, this hand looks fine. A little bit slow, but it's got some good plays for turn 1, 2, and 3. And if we draw a 1-drop, we can accelerate with Wall of Roots. Okay, Brush Land, Esper Sentinel. So I think we're playing against Hardened Scales. So we could go get Yawgmoth, kill Esper Sentinel. Can't kill this yet because of the ward. We could play Grist, uptick. Kind of like get Yawg when you can get Yawg, you know? And we can even, I guess, like, I probably want to pay for the Esper Sentinel. Get in for 1 damage. Oh, they're gonna block, huh? I guess that makes sense. We'll just kill it and draw a card. Yeah, that makes a lot. The block makes the best sense, that's for sure. Well, we're almost at victory here. And we have protection from Yawgmoth Nexus. I don't think they can kill us turn 3 with Yawgmoth Nexus, but just in case they were planning to, we do have an answer to that. Another Strangleroot Geist. So this gives us the combo. Now we just need to find the last piece. So we need to find Chord of Calling or target sack. Oh, Mayhem Devil. That's not quite going to do it. We don't have the mana to cast it anyway. Target, sack. Target, sack. Target, sack. Yes, indeed, Mr. Rabe. Yawgmoth Friday. Target, sack. Young Wolf. Target, sack. Where are you, Cutthroat or Chord of Calling? Target, sack. Target, sack. There you are. And they concede to the Chord of Calling. Alright, so let's bring in Outland Liberator, Force of Vigor, Punishment. What do we take out? Always so hard to cut cards in this list if they don't have counterspells. If they have counterspells, you know, like I take out a bunch of Eldritch Evolutions, but now it's not so easy. Especially going down to one Geralf's Messenger, so I never want to take that card out. Mayhem Devil could actually be good in this matchup. Take out a bunch of 3-drops. Yeah, this looks fine to me. We're missing a black source for the messenger, but we have most of our combo here, just missing Yawgmoth. We got punishment to keep them from having a ridiculously quick start. So yeah, we'll probably be getting punishment to go off on 1 on turn 3. And that's another black source. So we have access to Geralf's Messenger now. Ooh, Urza Saga. That makes me want a punishment on 0. Oh, we would also get to kill Hangerback Walker. That kind of feels like the thing to do, right? Kill Hangerback, kill Urza Saga. Oh, another Urza Saga. Imagine if we had waited a turn and got both sagas. Well, as is, we've almost won the game anyway. We do have to be, oh, there's not really much we can't really be careful about it, but Inkmoth Nexus, always scary on the opponent's side, especially with an Ozolith. This thing can kill you out of nowhere. Hey, Chuck! Yawgmoth Friday, here we are. Young Wolf in attendance. Arcbound Ravager. See, look at that, we're almost dead. Now we get to see if the opponent knows our combo well enough. Oh, Force of Vigor, what an excellent draw. It's going to keep us alive if they don't concede to the combo. Because this isn't actually death. We have a lower life total than the opponent, so they don't die. Oops. The red splash has not mattered yet. Okay, they're going to do some Ravager stuff in response. Before I get my Yawgmoth. This is all fine. I have Force of Vigor, so I've got a little bit of support just in case. Target, sack. Target, sack. Looks like opponent knows that they're not dead yet. I don't want to put my life total too low. We got Force of Vigor to make sure we don't die here. Maybe I should have killed this on upkeep? No, I think I have to just keep this up. Just to make sure I don't die to the Inkmoth. Yes and no, Drakuz. Like, I kind of feel like the stacks get a little bit complicated in paper, and you don't have any visual representation of where the Undying triggers are, where the Yawgmoth triggers are. I really like how clean it is online, where there's like no question about where all the triggers are on the stack. Playing this deck online taught me so much about it. Oh, welding jar. Crap. Oh well. If something's regenerated, it is removed from combat. So all I'm worried about is surviving the turn here. Yeah, I mean, Drakuz, if you don't have to worry about any responses, that's fine to just like move the counters around. But as soon as somebody, like wants to respond to your Undying trigger, there could be a large stack that is created. Alright, so Inkmoth Nexus is tapped, so we're not going to die to that. The Welding Jar is actually really good on the Ballista, because that's going to be able to keep all the counters. That's a hassle. They're going to be able to like kill Yawgmoth, maybe even kill me. So this goes up to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ugh. So then do I Force of Vigor the Ballista and the Ozolith here? Force them to use the Welding Jar and the Ballista, get rid of the Ozolith. They'll just sacrifice it to the Ravager, right? But at least it won't get the 2 extra counters that way. Yeah, that's true. They could regenerate the Ozolith, but if the Walking Ballista goes down, then I think we just win the game. Maybe, I don't know. Can a Thopter kill us? Probably not, because we could just Yawgmoth kill the Thopter as they try and put the modular onto it. It's just this Walking Ballista itself that's such a pain. But then again, if they try and put, like, a bunch of Ravager counters onto Ballista, we still have, like, give it -2/-2. It takes us away from the combo, but we would get to live. So that's all we're trying to do right now is survive the turn. Same way as I took a while to think about this interaction, the opponent is as well. And they just Alta 4. Wow. I think that there was still a little bit of play to this, like deciding what you're going to regenerate, how you're going to move forward, but I'm not as experienced with Hardened Scales as I am with Yawgmoth combo, so opponent probably knows some things that I don't. We're on the play, so this hand is a maybe. No 1-drop is kind of painful. I don't think I would keep this on the draw. But maybe we'll get a 1-drop on off the top of our deck. That would be cool. That makes a lot of sense, Chuck. That makes a ton of sense. Go get an Overgrown Tomb. 1-drop? Oh, Yawgmoths. Definitely something I like to see in the Yawgmoth deck. Drawing the namesake card. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Geralf's Messenger was crazy for quite some time. Alright, I think I'm going to want to play this Yawgmoth right now so that they don't get an opportunity to Thought-Knot Seer it. And we'll leave the Verdant Catacombs in hand so that we can go get Dryad Arbor with it later if we want. We're almost at the combo, though. I wonder, can we get the combo out next turn? We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. We can play Geist, Cutthroat. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chord of Calling for 2. Yep, we should just have the combo. I guess they could have Dismember. Oh, they're going to exile the Cutthroat. Okay. We're going to go get Hapatra. So now we can just kill any creature they put on the board. Yeah, the hand definitely ended up looking pretty good here. Oh, they're saying they missed this member. We're bringing Magus to the Moon. Let's see here. What else do we bring in against Tron? I guess we could bring in Necromentia. I feel like that's not as good against Eldrazi Tron, though. Like, I would definitely bring in Necromentia versus Green Tron. Maybe we bring in Outland Liberator in case they have some sort of shenanigans to cut us off of our combo, like, what's the name of that card? Grafdigger's Cage. Really happy that we don't see as many Grafdigger's Cage nowadays as we used to. That card absolutely destroys this deck. And just for 1 mana, so you can go get it with Urza Saga. Nope. That's a lot of lands. This one's way more interesting. We'll keep this. Still very slow, but it has basically the whole combo. Just need to find another black source. Yeah, that stops our combo 1 time. Also, they're about to get Tron. Eldritch Evolution. Okay. Getting there. Evolve the Strangleroot Geist into something. If I get a black source off the top, I'm just going to slam Messenger. Although fetch land would be interesting. We did get fetch land. Okay. Because with fetch land, I can Eldritch Evolution the Strangleroot Geist, and I'll have to actually use the relic. They can't just, like, tap it to get rid of the Geist. Let's just play Geralf's Messenger here. Actually, well, Eldritch Evolution, the Strangleroot Geist, go get Magus of the Moon, obviously. So we want Forest. Ah, that's going to be so bad with our hand, though. We probably, oh man, so bad with our hand because like we can't play anything after that. We're just going to have to assume that our 5 power is good enough to kill them. Okay, so they are going to use the Relic here. Hey, create. Here's a Magus of the Moon for you. Don't worry, our hand is terrible now. Oh no! The Walking Ballista. This thing is a thorn in my side. So they can kill a Magus of the Moon. Oh, they're just going to dismember it. Wow. I've ever told you about an esports team called Demolition Party. No, I've never heard of them. What's up with that? I think we're just dead. Play it out for a couple more turns. But with them having all this big mana and Walking Ballista, pretty sure we're toast. All right. Well, I'm pretty sure like Walking Ballista is just too much. I guess we could get an early we could get a really early Magus of the Moon with this hand. Like turn 2 Magus. We get Forest Swamp. Mulligan to oblivion. Ugh. Just got a message. Be right back. I think we just go Grist here. Oh, that's cool, Create. Wish you the best of luck with your endeavor. What are you going to do with all that big mana, opponent? What are you going to cast into my Grist? Warping Whale, exile my Geist. Rude. Let's go get a Dryad Arbor. I want to attack. All 1/1s. So they have the Wastes, which gets them access to colorless mana, even when, even if Magus of the Moon were on board. Ugh, Walking Ballista's the worst. I think they should have let me sacrifice a creature first, because now I can choose not to sacrifice. Yeah, I think that the way to do that was to let the first Grist trigger resolve, let me sacrifice a creature, target your Walking Ballista, then use the Walking Ballista to kill whatever's on board. I would lose an extra critter that way. Well, here's hoping we don't see one. I'm not exactly up to date on what Eldrazi E Tron has in their list. But opponent has 5 cards in hand, so that's scary. Oh, down to 4 after they play the Blast Zone. Looks like they might have decided on a card to play. Karn the Great Creator. Another Walking Ballista would be scary. What are you going to get, opponent? Gets Worm Coil Engine. Okay, that's a pretty good card. We draw Wall of Roots. Not a great card. I think I'd rather even just not play it so that I can go to Night. Oh, they're going to use Blast Zone to kill the Grist. Oh, Kosali Pride Mage is a cool card. That was printed as a common too, so possible to play in Pauper. So they're going to kill the Grist. Nothing we can do about that. Definitely would have liked to have kept that. Could have ultimated. We had 4 creatures in the yard. Put them to 5. Maybe killed them with combat there. Now you want to build pauper cats instead of work? Good plan. There's some good cats. Okay, so that's 1 spell. We're still on nighttime, so Frenzied Trap Breaker can kill this. Just with the attack. Let's see what we draw here. Good card. Eldritch Evolution. Interesting. Unfortunately, we can't Eldritch Evolution and sacrifice this. So they're going to be able to gain 3 life with one of their Worm Coil tokens, which pretty much like nullifies the attack, doesn't it? We could Eldritch Evolution this for a Yawgmoth. We could Eldritch Evolution this for a Grist. Oh, why not attack all? They're going to be able to gain 4 life off this Maze Mind Tomb. This game has gone on too long. They just got so much mana. They got more cards in hand than us. We're slipping. Well, this can go get us a 2-drop, actually a 3-drop. We could go get another Grist. Yawgmoth, hello? Yeah, I don't generally want to stick around in the long game versus Tron. I much would have preferred to have won already, that's for sure. And we are not in a good position. They go get Walking Ballista. I think this game is over. Hmm. They're both going at Grist. I really don't think we can come back from this. It's just too much. This hand looks good. We'll keep this. Opponent not doing too much here. We're not going to be doing too much here either, though. Not interested in Eldritch Evolution on the Hierarch. We're just going to play Fetch Land Pass. Set up for Yawgmoth turn 3. Dothy Voidwalker, yep. That's pretty good versus Yawgmoth. Stops my combo. And a Ragavan. Voidwalker main, yep. Some Rakdos decks do it. And I hate to see it. Because I gotta kill this before I can combo. Depends on the deck, Mercy. It's not abnormal. I think I want to kill this with with Yawgmoth. I imagine they have like a Lightning Bolt or Unholy Heat or something that if I block here, they'll kill the Yawg. Seasoned Pyromancer, very good Magic the Gathering card. Inquisition, yep, that resolves. They can take my Eldritch Evolution. Oh, they take my Bird of Paradise. Okay. That makes sense. I could play Dryad Arbor, Bird of Paradise, kill their Voidwalker. Does this deck fit Obnixilis? I don't know, maybe. I don't know that it really fits into the plan. But we have a lot of creatures that we wouldn't mind sacrificing to Obnixilis. Going to be looking to use the proliferate probably next turn if we can find. Well, we got black source here, so we can put a minus counter on this, and then proliferate, kill them both. If they attack with this, thinking that they can kill the Yawgmoth with a bolt or something, we're going to get them. Mob Moth combo, awesome. I'll love this attack. Block here. And we're going to sacrifice the Dryad Arbor. No damage on Yawgmoth. And here's Kroxa. Scary. Get Cutthroat. So let's see here. We have 5 mana. So I play Cutthroat, Eldritch Evolution, the Wall of Roots into Hapatra. Oh, we're missing one thing. We need one more critter for that to work. Damn it. Well, you could do it with the Ignoble Hierarch, kill their board. We don't get to Cutthroat with that, but at least we get to kill all the stuff on their board. I already used the Arbor Elf, unfortunately. We have 10 life, so that would be 6, 7, 8. Go to 2. Die to Lightning Bolt. Yeah, I think probably Grist. It's tough. It's tough. So close to just having the win. Just needed one more thing. Ugh. That sucks. Yeah, I just felt like we don't really have too much choice, you know? We were just in a bad situation all around. We were so close to just winning, but we were off by one piece. It is what it is. And now they go get Grist, kill Yawgmoth, and I just have nothing. Hey, Mercy, thanks so much for the sub. Thank you for the support. Yeah, I've been trying out a red splash. I thought Mayhem Devil just kind of like has a lot of synergy with the deck. I've been wanting to try it for a little while. Yeah, and one of Magus of the Moon in the sideboard. Although it didn't serve us too well against the Eldrazi Tron deck, unfortunately. By Grist. Ooh, we draw Hapatra. Hey, it could be Mercy. We gotta try and find out to figure out that, gotta try things. Let's go get basic Swamp. I don't have to worry about Blood Moon shenanigans. No, Mercy. Haven't been too excited about anything from Streets of New Capenna for Yawgmoth. Terminate my Hapatra, you monster. And another land. That's not what I'm looking for. I need spells. Think I probably endurance myself to put the Grist back in the deck. Hey, all right. Have a great weekend, Drakuz. See you next week. Oh, wow. They just have all the things. Fortunately, they're almost out of cards themselves. Hopefully, their leftovers aren't all that great, but they do have access to a lot of good cards from the Void Walker. Oh, that's a good draw. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could go get Yawgmoth, or we could go get Grist. Grist kill Voidwalker seems pretty good. Oh, maybe I should get Dryad Arbor, then I could go get Yawgmoth, draw 2 cards. Okay. Decent. Now we're talking. Ooh, engineered explosives on 2. Yep. Okay, so first thing, get a mana, Scavenging Ooze, gain a life. Okay, then we're going to no target, sacrifice Wall of Roots, draw a card. Green mana, gain a life. And then no target, sack Ooze, draw another card. We'll leave the Verdant Catacomb where it is because we have Mayhem Devil. Okay, Geralf's Messenger, so we're going to be able to play that next turn. Oh, we don't have red mana. Shit. Oh, that's a pain. So we have to choose between one of these two. And that also puts us to 6. It's either Mayhem Devil this turn or Geralf's Messenger next turn. Pyromancer, good card. Okay, they thought seize my Geralf's Messenger away. Good thing I didn't try and bet on playing that card. Get an Endurance. Cool. Probably going to Endurance ourselves, but maybe them. I don't want them to be able to play a Kroxa. Hmm. I think we let that happen, and then we Endurance the Pyromancer away. It does put a bunch of good cards back in their deck, but it means they're back to square one for Kroxa, and they don't get the 2 tokens from the Pyromancer, so I think that's fine. Oh, Fatal Push on Yawgmoth. Oh no. Well, we got Endurance to kill in 2 attacks. We also draw another Yawgmoth. Let's just go ahead and play that. Attack for 3. Now they're going to concede to that. That's fair. I don't think they can draw anything that's going to get them out of that position. Endurance is definitely doing a bit of work there. Yeah, that makes sense. Pyro into something. They would have the Pyromancer to block. They draw 2 cards, maybe draw, I don't know, like Unholy Heat or something. Kill one of the critters. We got 2 lands. We got Wall of Roots. Got Grist, which is a really good card. I'm not super happy with this hand, but I think it's good enough to keep. And our opponent's on the mulligan. So we got a little bit of card advantage, which is good because we're on the draw, which is a disadvantage. Hoping they play Monkey here. We get to play Yawgmoth. No, it's Thoughtseize. I think they probably take Wall of Roots. Maybe Yawgmoth? I don't know. We got double Grist, so it feels bad taking Grist. Oh, wow. Okay. They're really scared of Grist. Get another Wall of Roots. Let's see here. Let's go get an Overgrown Tomb. Maybe, do we just want basic Forest? Yeah, that was kind of my thinking. I want the deck to be as grindy as possible in these matchups. Another Thoughtseize, take the other Grist. Hoping they don't have another land drop here, fingers crossed. Like, you gotta take the other Grist here, right? No, they take the Chord of Calling now. Maybe they have... No? Okay. Yeah, alright. Is what it is. They probably have another discard spell coming up on turn 3 for Grist. Hey, thanks. Nice username. I guess this beard trimming incentive really worked out. Been getting a lot of compliments about the look. Alright, so if you play Wall of Roots, that's 2 mana. We still have 3 mana left, so we can Wall of Roots Grist. Not liking all the pain we're taking from our lands, but life totals are actually fairly even here. Okay, Dreadbore on the Grist. Verdant Catacombs. I think we're going to draw a card here. Get a Yawgmoth. Nice. Alright, so how much mana do we have left? If we crack this, get Swamp, we have enough for Yawg. A Dreadbore on Yawgmoth. Do I want to draw some cards here? Lose some life, draw some cards? I think I could definitely go for one. Hapatra, okay. Put a minus counter on Young Wolf, sacrifice Insect. Okay. And a tap to land. Alright, green, Strangleroot Geist. And Hapatra. We have a card draw from the Peatland that I think I'll probably use this turn. Tick down Wall of Roots, draw a card. I guess it's almost the same to do it on my turn, but I could still like get an extra mana out of this by losing it, so I think I will do it end of turn. Get that extra card. Oops, I have to do this first, just because of the way that, oh, that's a nice draw. Boseiju, not so much. Because I think this is actually lethal now. Got 7 on board. So they have to kill the Hapatra. I mean, I guess they can kill just about anything and survive. Not the young wolf, but anything else. Just seems like killing the Hapatra is the best thing. Okay, yep, that's pretty good. In the sense that they're not dead. They can block 2 Strangleroot Geists. They can block Geist Hapatra. Yep. I'm going to be able to reset one of my, Oh, no, I can't, because this goes on the stack right now. Okay, so I guess I can put a counter on the Wall of Roots here. Could put a counter on the Young Wolf, bring it back as a 2/2. I'll just put it on the Wall of Roots, that's fine. Get a snake. Yeah, you know it, Mercy. Don't need Yogg, just attack you with my dorky creatures. Alright, we'll get a positive league with the red splash. Alright, so this is the deck that we were playing today. Yawgmoth combo, slight variation on the way I normally play it. Have a Mayhem Devil replacing one of my Geralf's messengers, and playing a Stomping Ground in order to facilitate the red mana for Mayhem Devil and Magus of the Moon. Um, I've been wanting to play Mayhem Devil since Ignoble Hierarch came into the picture. We have access to red mana fairly easily with the Hierarch and the Bird, so just grabbing that one Stomping Ground makes it pretty easy for us to cast one of red spells. I've been seeing Magus of the Moon quite a bit in other people's sideboards, and I think that if we had run into Amulet Titan, then I would have been, a lot happier about the Magus of the Moon. But as is, I can definitely understand, like having this as a one of seems really strong. Uh, the Mayhem Devil, I think it's going to need more time, more testing to really like decide if it's even worth a slot at all. The deck list is already incredibly tight, so like it's difficult to find the room to experiment. Um, but yeah, I mean, the synergy seems very high. So the upside of having the Mayhem Devil seems like it could be good, but we're already playing Hapatra, we're already playing Messenger. So it's really going to be up to, let the pilots to decide if Mayhem Devil could really deserves a slot. But I think that it at least deserves to be in the conversation. So yeah, always a lot of fun to be playing Yawgmoth combo. Next time, in 2 weeks, when I play this deck again, I intend on playing the Yorion Yawgmoth list, so look forward to that. I'll have a couple weeks to write up the list. I'm going to be doing it myself, so I'll take, like some looks at what other people are doing, but I'm going to build the Yorion list from scratch. So it's going to be the way built the way that I want to do it. Kind of excited to do that, actually.